Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. Two new knives from Vosteed. I think that these are actually brand new models, at least new variations of things. Either way, I'll have them linked down in the description. You guys can check them out if you want to. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks to Vosteed for sending this in. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Make sure your notifications are turned on for the Metal Complex YouTube channel. I'm going to go ahead and let's do that one first. Pretty much everything that Vosteed has released this year has been amazing. If you have not bought yourself a Vosteed, I would recommend that you do. There are lots and lots of popular models, and some of the stuff from Vosteed is more popular than other stuff. But Vosteed's one of those companies. I don't say this about everybody. Vosteed's one of those companies where buy what you want. I think everybody should give them a try, just because they tend to create things that are specifically centered around not just like, our end of the EDC community, but like just really, really good carry size and compact and good weight. They look cool. They have cool materials. They're just kind of like, they seem to serve a wide range of people, but it's all like really perfectly centered around what knife people really like. That was a really jumbled up way to say what I was trying to say here. So this, what is this? Is this labeled? Did it? It's the Marten 330. Oh, okay. So we have what feels like textured aluminum. We have a nice polished aluminum backspacer, Vosteed's essentially perfect pocket clip, ambidextrous mounting positions, and of course, a button-operated top liner lock. Here's a perfect example of what I was stumbling over saying. This is a cool knife. This is a knife that is a good functional tool. It's a good functional size. It'll work for somebody who's not super duper crazy into knives, and it'll function exactly the way that they want it to, but it also has a bunch of elements that knife people appreciate. I do like that nice, it's almost like a smoky gray coating with the purple thumb studs. Love the top liner lock there, the button operated top liner lock. Great size. It's just like, just like a really, depending on the price of this, 14, is it? No, it's 154 cm. So this might not be a budget knife, but it might be kind of up there. But really, really good combination of materials here. Love the contouring and the texturing. And if you don't know, this is not a plunge lock. It's a button-operated top liner lock. So the lock engages behind the lock face, which is actually right there. So the lock face in the open position is faced this way, unlike a liner lock where the liner engages underneath. This is better in terms of strength when you put pressure on the spine, which you don't normally do, but in the event that that happens, you're less likely to disengage something like this, which is why myself and so many other, knife enthusiast content creators are talking about the importance of this, because for so long it was the plunge lock. Everybody likes to push buttons, but the plunge lock was super dominant, and I just don't think that they were the safest system. So that is very, very cool. And as is usually the case with Vosteed, these will probably come in a wide variety of flavors or colors, right? Very cool. Okay. The other one here, ooh, we got a fancy boy. Look at this crazy thing, the Naga. Have I reviewed a variation of this before? I don't know. Let's find out what we're actually looking at here. I have a little bit of trouble opening their boxes sometimes. There we go. Naga. Oh, fancy. What the heck? What the heck is this? What kind of material? Is it wood? Boy, I honestly have no idea. Now look at this. Let's take a look at that blade. Woo! So we're doing some high... Okay. So this is like artisan's sand polish, except it actually looks like it's different than satin. So this would be like a super high satin finish. Very cool. Very different from what I normally see from Vosteed. This is actually, I have a feeling that this is going to be incredibly popular with a very specific group of people. But what's really cool, I think, is that it also uses the button-operated top liner lock. That's awesome. Actually, really, this is super comfortable, by the way. Incredibly comfortable. What are we looking at for the blade steel? Is this also, this is S35VN, so I bet you this is all going to be steel clip. I still don't know exactly what this handle material is. S35VN. I bet this is in that weird like 120 to 140 range, maybe a little more, you know, but I bet that's pretty much where that is. This is super cool. I would very much like to learn about this material. This is, of course, an unboxing and first impressions. I didn't know anything about this knife before I unboxed it. We kind of go in blind, and then I get a chance to experience the knife and ultimately create a separate video, which is the review. At the moment, what I'd like to do is measure these two beauties. This is really cool. I'm a fan of it. This is like one of those like quintessential perfect EDC knives. I mean, ultimately, that's what this is going to be. The review, I mean, because I'm super familiar with Vosteed, their top liner lock, their quality, right? It's going to be that in a shape that's it's kind of bug out-esque, right? It's a little thicker, a little more contoured. Very, very, very good EDC profile. Exceptional. Overall length of the Marten, 7.5, 3.3 for the cutting edge, or the blade length, and 3 inches for the cutting edge. The Naga is coming in at 8 inches, blade length 3.65, cutting edge about 3 1/8. And then let's weigh them. How much do you weigh? What is this reminding me of? What is this reminding me of? Why do I have some movie or some, you know, like, is it the blade shape? Like this Western style, like aggressive Bowie. Look how they've got jimping up here. Really cool. Hyper smooth too. There's something that this is making me think of, and perhaps you can help. You can put a finger on it for me. The weight. 4.8 ounces on that guy. 3.8 ounces. This is heavier than I would have expected, but it's still not heavy. You know, 3.8 ounces is fine, especially considering the blade length is 3.3. Your balance is right behind the pivot too. This is really exceptional. Vosteed has so many. I mean, just out here. 1, 2. Do I have the thumb hole opener as well? Yeah. So, some of my favorites. Also, button operated top. This is a good opportunity to do size comparisons. The Raccoon, the knife that started it all. The Raccoon is arguably, you know, that was kind of that one that was like definitely like within true budget territory, under $75. That was like the definitive best budget knife of all time. Now the Vision FG, if it was under 75, which now it's nowhere near that, now it's like 90, then that probably would have taken the cake, but because it was $78 or $79 or whatever, I couldn't include it there on my channel. So the Raccoon with the top liner lock, that was it. There was no competition. And then they also decided to make the Porcupine, which was like, it's like, you know, pick which one you want. And then they made the Porcupine thumb stud. Between these 4 knives, you, like, most people will be able to find an EDC knife. I mean, you buy something like this, it's definitely not one and done. Like, you're going to be stuck in the hobby. Most people on Earth will be able to purchase one of these knives, and that can be their one dedicated EDC knife for probably 40 years. These are such exceptionally high-value knives and exceptionally good, such exceptionally good EDC profile knives. Operation, dependability, materials, all of that. Just between these 4. And Vosteed has, you know, substantially more models on their website. But, like, these are so incredible. And this right here represents, I don't mean to, like, downplay the Naga, because it's really cool, but it's in a different league. They have created such a, they've found a way to take, you know, basic kind of plain Jane, traditional, modern tactical, I say traditional and modern tactical. It's just kind of that straightforward, modern EDC profile look, but they make it interesting, and they make it function in a way that is appealing, and it's not like everybody else. Vosteed is doing things in a way that every single company that is producing knives in this same way, and at this price point, they should all be looking at and going, oh, okay, that's why. I mean, this right here, it's so simple. And I get knives from companies all the time who are stuck making the same stuff that the companies were making 5 years ago when it was super popular. And it's like, that day has passed. The reason that I'm saying no, a lot of times companies just send me stuff they don't even tell me. And the reason you guys don't see it is because it's more of the same boring stuff, right? You probably only see about 30% of what is offered to this channel. I mean, there's more offered to me than I can possibly explain. The problem is that most of it's boring. Vosteed, I always say yes to, because of their stuff is always interesting. It's always cool. They're always finding new ways to make it fun and interesting and sort of cater to the enthusiast, the user, and occasionally the collector. So, W Vosteed with the Marten here. I like it. Okay, I didn't mean to turn this into a 10-minute video. I will try and link everything that you're seeing on screen here. I think everybody, by the way, should own one of these knives. I'm going to go ahead and put the Marten in there. I mean, it's too good of a profile. It's pretty much right in that, Vosteed evergreen space. Pretty much everybody should own one of these knives. They're just too good, right? Now, don't let me push you into a purchase, but that's honestly what I believe. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.